Halloween Horror Nights had a buy one, get one free sale with all the information they dropped yesterday.
Halloween Horror Nights, where fear is our pleasure.
So we already covered the ticket sales, RIP, unmasking, all of that good stuff. We've covered it in our previous video, but in today's video, we're gonna talk a lot about some theories on that little Twitter video and some of the merch design that came out with yesterday's rollout. So Universal released Where Horror Lives as sort of their preview merch like we had last year with See You in the Fog. Do I think it means anything? Do I think it means a 90s punk rock theme coming to Halloween Horror Nights? Not in the slightest. Now, if you look at some of the merch design, it basically states Universal Studios in 2024. Being that this is going to probably roll out on both the West Coast and the East Coast event, especially once they have their ticket sales drop, I think we're going to see the same merch over there, at least for the initial preview. Also to note, if you look at the logo, right in the words of horror, there is a little nod to Big Frankie there. I thought that was really, really cool. Do I think that's a clue that we're gonna get a Frankenstein house this year? No. Something they did drop along with the ticket sales was a standard video they put out there. And it's quite interesting. Now, Horror Nights has a rich history of doing this, and I'm gonna tackle this in a future video. So if you're not subscribed, make sure you're subscribed and come back, because we gotta talk about this, Horror Nights. You know what you've been doing to us. But right around 5 seconds, there's something that happens. And I had flashbacks of last year with the static video that they released. And we went over that. So many friends of the channel went over that. Horror Fiends, Lodge, we just had conversations about this all the time. And it amounted to really nothing when it came to the event. In that video, what you're going to see is about 5 seconds in, you're going to see a door, a mysterious hallway. So not too much we can go about this in any kind of way. It's just a blue stripe. It's a hallway. There's a door. It looks like there's some sort of locking mechanism on the door. So with the tagline being fear cannot be contained, there's a couple different ways we can go down the rabbit hole on this. And number one being, well, good old fear is coming back. Yes, if you did not know previously, at Horror Nights, they had sort of this icon. And fear was the manifestation of what fear is. He was just a big, stilt-looking monster creature named Fear, and he resigned over the icons. If it went that route, this could be a real cool throwback to that era about the lantern and fear and icons captured. Do I think it's going to go that route? Not in the slightest. That tagline of fear cannot be contained also throws me back to Halloween Horror Nights Hollywood released a commercial way back in 2011. But it reminds me of something like that, where they're just playing off the words of fear. Fear cannot be contained here at Halloween Horror Nights. Could be their tagline this year, you know, not the never go alone. But it could also lead us to theory number 2. HHN 30 was quite an interesting year, and we had Jack back as our icon. It was underneath Universal Studios, and he had victims that went alone to Halloween Horror Nights, and he kept them in these sort of jail cell places. Now, this could be a nod to that year. It could be a nod to something going on with that. Maybe Jack is back. Maybe we're going to go more in depth into that little sort of asylum area. But speaking of asylum, this could be a nod to theory number 3. He is finally back at the event. It's been gone for far too long. So could we be venturing into Psychoscarapy Asylum? But this can also be just like the static video, and it could just be part of the fun and why we love speculation season, because little teases like this. Yeah, I want to know what do you guys really think this could mean? So leave it down in the comment section. Like I said before, if you are interested in the ticket sales, unmasking, all that good stuff, the RIP tours, we covered all that in this video.